What's up, Pisces? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. This is your November monthly reading, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Pisces. All right, this is for your spiritual and intuitive messages. Okay, what do you need to know for the month when it comes to your spiritual growth and your ascension? Okay. All right, what do we need to surrender? You know, we're going to start off with that because what do we need to let go of first, okay? Surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it, okay? So basically, when you have your mind made up as to how something should go, you only see it that way, okay? You'll only move that way. You'll only try to align yourself for things to go that way and not really paying attention to the other options or choices that you may have, okay? And then also, if it doesn't go the exact way you want, it may cause great disappointment. So sometimes it's just best to also understand that we can have plans for something to go a certain way, but we also have to be flexible spiritually, okay? And allow the universe to make things happen in the way it needs to go. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Let's see what's at the bottom here as well. All right, so surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem, okay? So if you find yourself obsessively thinking about something, a situation, maybe the way something did not turn out, that could be in regards to some plans you had or a relationship, okay? Also, when we have our mind made up as to how things go, well, how we want things to go, we tend to control it more, okay? We tend to find ourselves trying to make things happen in that way, okay? So let's see what you got. You have release, okay? Action. And what else? All right, what else does Pisces need to know right now? Something you need to let go of, you know, that release there. And that's also very symbolic for the season that we're in. We are in fall. So with that being the case, this is the perfect time to be in alignment with the universe, be in line with nature, release certain things. There are certain things that it looks like you're going to have to let go of. And guys, I do feel like it's how you're seeing something, the way it go. If it didn't go that way, if it's still holding you back, it's time to release it, okay? So you can take the necessary actions to move forward in that because you really do want to be happy. And I see happiness here for you. But there's something that didn't go the way you wanted it to, and Spirit is saying it's time to release that idea of whatever that was, okay? Whatever that situation is, whatever that person and whatever you expected them to be, it's time to release it, okay? If it didn't go that way, you know, remember that all things are still in alignment with the universe, okay? It just may mean you have to detour, all right? You just might have to take another route, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's clarify. All right. What does Pisces need to release here? Clarify what Pisces needs to release. You might feel like holding on to something is baggage. Okay, look at that. Strength. It may take some courage. It's going to take a lot of, it is going to take a lot of strength for you too. It could be in regards to a Leo. Okay. It's taking a lot of courage. Maybe it's something that you really held dear to your heart with how you expected it. But guys, moving forward, guys, it is going to take strength. It's going to take courage to let it go. It's going to take you tapping into that inner power. If something has been the forefront of your life or what you wanted, that when you're forced to make that transition, that's the hardest, right? It's like when you've been in a connection for so long, but you know you need to let the person go, right? It's going to take all bit of your strength and willpower to step into that courage to move on. And I feel like that's kind of like what's going on for you guys here. It could be in regards to a relationship for some of you guys. It could be just in regards to certain plans that you had, that you saw moving a certain way, and unfortunately they don't seem to be going that way. Okay. Or the way you expected it to go. Okay. King of Pentacles, abundance and prosperity, security, stability, protective and provider, reliable and father. King of Pentacles, it could be in regards to earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I also feel like, guys, this is in regards to maybe some plans you had, some goals you had for yourself. Some desires that you wanted when it comes to your financial stability or your career. Yeah. Says Knight of Pentacles, practical and reliable, slow and steady, committed and patient and conservative. So you've been very patient, okay? You've been very patient with someone as well. But I feel like something is starting to show you that it's ran its course. You're looking for more at this point. You want more. And you've put a lot of time in something, and you might feel like the energy that you put into it is not really, reaping that harvest. But once you find that strength, guys, you're going to see so many things change when it comes to your confidence, your stability, you being grounded more. Financial stability, I see it coming for you once you realize what is holding you back, okay? Like it says, the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Hold it on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay, so you don't want to try to be in complete control of certain things here, okay? Because the universe has to make things align the way it needs to. All right, wise action here. What is this action that Pisces need to take here? Okay. Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, guys, it's definitely in regards to letting something go from the past. You have nostalgia, memories, past, and sentiment. So it's definitely about, guys, moving on, releasing something, letting a soulmate type energy go. Somebody that I'm really starting to feel like this is in regards to a connection that you're still holding on to. Could be physically or just, emotionally or energetically. Wise action here. The Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, because this is really blocking your success, guys, and how you're seeing yourself. Like, say you didn't see yourself finding happiness after this person, right? Or you didn't see yourself being happy without them. And so all of this could be an adjustment here. The Six of Wands in the reverse, it says success and victory, triumph and rewards, recognition and praise. Okay, and it's in the reverse. So like I said, you guys definitely feel like you may have felt like you put a lot of energy and action into something. You gave something your all, and it just didn't reap the rewards for you. Okay, and so now you are, Spirit is wanting you to realize now this person may not be willing or ready to show up the way you need them to. And so now you have to put forth the action and what you need to do for yourself, okay? Let's see, happiness here. What's happiness here? What is this happiness for Pisces? Ooh. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Harvest and rewards, results and growth, progress and patience, planning and focus, you see? Once you start to slow down, I guess, and start to really evaluate things and start to invest in your own happiness and not into the idea of what you had or the picture that you had of happiness involving someone else or another situation. You can still always find that happiness with taking the necessary action, right? To just go a different way, take a different path. Give yourself time. You're growing. Eventually, guys, the more you let go, the more you release, the more you put that action back into yourself, you're going to see the rewards, okay? It says progress and patience. Right. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. You got to find that confidence again, guys. That's you taking time to pour into yourself. It's going to take time. For some of you guys might feel like you lost a lot of confidence after a situation, or, after it didn't go the way you were hoping or you planned or what you expected it to go. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you have Judgment in the reverse here, guys. So you also know this is about making different decisions, awakening, okay, reckoning and reflection and return. So it's no returning here. There's no second chances here. And I think that's what you guys are realizing here. But the thoughts are overtaking you. Everything that you went through with this person is overtaking you. And it says enlightenment. So I definitely see you coming into enlightenment, you coming into realization about some things, about what's not important when it comes to you holding on, or what you shouldn't be holding on to at this point, okay? Let's see. Storm warning in the reverse. See, something is changing for you guys. Is the clouds are clearing, the storm is passing. Okay, just hold on a little longer, guys. Okay, but as you're continuing to move through, continue to make those changes that you need. With that heart chakra, yeah. This is you getting over something emotionally. Okay, this is you trying to find that heart, that center again. You got hostilities in the reverse. Okay, so this could be definitely in regards to you releasing any hostilities you might have towards someone, because it didn't go in that way, it didn't go in that direction, and there are certain things you're holding on to. Okay, but I see you freeing yourself from this turmoil that you then let and hold you back for some time, this internal turmoil. Okay. You're finally finding the strength. Maybe you're finally finding the strength to move on, to find someone else, okay? Or you're ready to get into that place to where you are ready to put your guard down and ready to open your heart again, okay? After finally clearing out some energy of some disappointments of a situation and how it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to, okay? So let's see, storm warning in the reverse. And crazy because I opened the book right on that page. Wow. Now, storm warning in the reverse says this card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. And look at that. Right, fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also, spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your bright new path. And the affirmation says, I have the power to overcome any obstacle. No matter what is going on, I can be strong, confident, and self-directed. Look at that, guys. So you got this, guys. You just have to continue to release. Continue to let the dead weight fall off. And whatever's been weighing you down, continue to allow it to fall off and see yourself in that position that you're meant to be in, okay? All right, we have the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is 38. Okay? And this says love, compassion, and self-acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounding by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card, upright, indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others, as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. What did I tell you guys? And the tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. You see that? All right, the affirmation for that says, my heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy state and joyful state. Perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. Okay? Wow. All right, and let's see what this hostilities is. Okay? 26. Because that's you putting down any energy you have, any bad feelings you have towards anyone, towards any situation. You're letting it go, right? You're letting it go. And look at that. The more you let it go, look at that. Your solar plexus chakra here. Okay? You're going to have more life force energy. The more you release whatever you're holding on to from the past that, you really had high hopes for, the more you release that, the more it's going to make room for the new things that you desire. And you might not even be able to pay attention to the new things that you desire because you're focused on what you didn't get. Okay? And so instead of looking at what you didn't get, move forward and see what you want, okay? And what it is you desire in your future moving forward. And that's what you put your action and energy to. Because when you're stuck focusing on that rear view, guess what? You can't move forward. You can't continue. You're not going to want to have the energy. You're not going to have that drive, that action, that motivation to move forward because you're focusing on the back. Okay, and what's behind you, instead of keeping your eyes moving forward on what you desire, what's ahead of you, and using that as your motivation. And look, the more you do this, look, you have caring connections, action, and then walking away in the reverse. And because you've been holding out, you've been holding back on letting something go and walking out. Okay, but the more you continue to find that life force energy that's within you, the more you get your power back, because that's what it is. This is about gaining your power back. Okay? Sometimes we can let certain situations that disappoint us defeat us. And it's time to let that defeated energy go, guys. Okay? All right, the hostilities card here says, the card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action that you have to take. And it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. And that's what I say, guys. You might feel like things are being kind of slow, but things are slow in getting better. But this card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Okay. The affirmation says, I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. Okay. All right. Well, that was your reading, Pisces. All right, I hope that it was helpful for you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and let me know what you guys think, all right? Until next time.